When I first heard about it, man, I thought they went crazy. I thought they wanted to run their business into the ground. I mean, well, go figure. But then business just started to boom. And I realized they were miles ahead of everyone. They had heard the sound of one hand clapping.
You three must be very happy. Did you expect your business to take off like this?
What? Oh, of course, yeah. Of course.
Are you three the owners of this establishment?
You can see we hired a law enforcement officer to keep the peace, cue up the lines, crowd control, that kind of thing. Excuse me a minute. Yes, I'm the owner, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm gonna have to give you a ticket for unlawful assembly, sir.
What?
Unlawful assembly, you're blocking a city sidewalk without a permit.
You're kidding.
No, sir, I am not.
That's my brother. We're the shared owners, the three of us.
In violation of bylaw 90716, sir. Carries a mandatory $100 fine.
Great.
Gonna need to see some ID, sir.
With all the success, have you thought about franchising?
What?
ID, sir, from all three of you.
Franchising. Have you thought about franchising?
Franchising?
Yes.
I can't find my wallet.
This license is not valid, sir.
What? Of course it's valid. It's just an old picture, that's all.
No, sir, the license is invalid.
Is there a time limit on this ID thing? I mean, I could go back to my apartment and get some. Well, have we thought about franchising?
As I see it, gentlemen, what you have here is a very successful formula. Now, I don't intend to tamper with that formula. So while you three are making the major corporate decisions, I'll help by carrying them out. A business manager of sorts. I see great things for this company. Expansion is definitely the way to go. We'll move hard, we'll move fast, we'll move aggressively. First across the nation, and then the sky's the limit. There's no looking back now.
You know, it seemed to happen overnight. I mean, one day they were just three struggling businessmen, and the next, instant success. Well, you know. And it's not like they forgot their friends either. They made me their driver. I'm living proof. And somebody else in the neighborhood, they made it a dishwasher. And somebody else, they made him a cleaning person. And they let me drive their big limo. I was their driver. And it wasn't without its responsibilities. You know, they'd say, Rich, pick us up at 6 o'clock. And I'd say, okay. And I'd be there at 6 o'clock. Or they'd say, Rich, get us a pizza. And I'd say, what would you like on it? And they'd say, oh, anything you want. Anything you want. One time I got double olives. I don't even like double olives. Neither did Bob. But they gave me this hat, too. It's a beaut, eh?
I was first hired on as a consultant for the Benasti Corporation. My job was to essentially execute decisions made at an executive level. I was in charge of franchising, merchandising, expansion, things like that.
Ever since day one, when my brothers and myself would stroll through the parking lot of our first restaurant and litter it with garbage, Nasty Burgers has been committed to polluting the environment. In fact, Bob would make sure that the crews went on a daily neighborhood litter patrol.
We left no space uncovered.
In keeping with this fine tradition, Nasty Burgers continues to operate in a manner that does not respect the environment, or at least tries not to. Nobody's perfect.
We're not environmental experts, however, and we do realize that there are limitations to litter.
Keeping in mind that the 3 R's of today are reduce, reuse, and recycle, we at Nasty Burgers are proud to introduce to our patrons a new line of environmentally mean products. Our new line of environmentally mean products are intended to highlight the reuse portion of the 3 R's. Now, when you purchase a burger or soft drink at any Nasty Burgers outlet, you'll have the privilege of doing something to the environment by eating or drinking out of a container which has been reused by hundreds, possibly thousands of Nasty customers before you. Customers concerned about the environment, such as yourself.
This is our way of preserving what little litter we have for the future.
Isn't it time you got mean with your environment?